Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is going to be a singles reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Keep in mind it is a general collective reading, so therefore just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for somebody else on a different timeline. Also, I am only on YouTube. You will not find me on any other platforms. If somebody is reaching out to you stating they are me, that is not me. I will never reach out to you. Please do not be scammed. If you do want a personal reading, I am taking personals. Please click on the title, and in the description area, you'll see more. You can click on the word more, which will bring up the full description, and there you will find my information. All right, if any of this does resonate with you, or you just like my readings, please like and subscribe. It helps grow the channel and get the readings out there for other people who may need to see them. If this could relate to somebody else that you think could benefit from it, please share. All right, I have meditated on your energy and been shuffling the cards for quite a bit here, and they are getting locked up and ready to go. So let's get this party started. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so far I'm going to tell you, you want to go back and watch the Scorpio reading, because I think you might be involved with the Scorpio. Definitely King of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Eight of Wands. Very cool. All right, Eight of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you might be involved with a Scorpio or getting involved with a Scorpio. Okay, especially if you're in the music industry. So any of that relates right off the bat, make a note to go watch the Scorpio reading. Very, very intriguing. So what we have here is the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles is basically somebody's out here making an offer. It's a very well-grounded offer. It's a logical thing. It's not, getting carried away with anything, and it's most likely from somebody new. And it could most likely be a water sign, but it is somebody that clearly knows what they want on an emotional level. We also have the Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. So this offer is also going to be a love offer, or would you go on a date with me? Something like that. And clearly, it's, keep in mind, she could be on the other foot. You could be doing this to them as well. But an offer for a date is going to be put out there, and clearly the person is hoping it's reciprocal. And then we see the Knight of Wands with the Eight of Wands. So there is going to be a lot of communication. I think the communication is going to get passionate real quickly. And that's what, kind of Scorpio had, where it goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat here. So, not a whole lot of emotional factors. There is some, but, love is definitely out there, but it seems like there's a very lustful connection, um, very possibly in this. And then here we also see the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Now, this is somebody that you're most likely, you've either worked really hard or they've worked really hard to get your attention, and or definitely somebody you work with. There's an awful lot of pentacle energy here. So even the Page of Pentacles could be somebody that you work with where you have to give them a message, or you have to give them a report, or you have to give them a project, or something like that. So we definitely have a lot of cards here that state you work with the person and you have feelings for this person, but because of the King of Cups, it's not necessarily been thrown out there. You're controlling those emotions. Um, with the Two of Pentacles, we see possibly, is the person in a relationship or not? Do you move forward with that? A little juggling about of things. But the Knight of Cups is basically saying an offer is going to be made. Communication is going to come out, and I think some of that communication is going to be very passionate. So, you know, not lovey-dovey. I mean, it might start out, but that's going to be very short-lived based on what I'm seeing right now. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to clarify these cards. This looks fantastic, Sagittarius. Very good potential because it does look like it is reciprocal energy. So that's exciting. All right, on the Page of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. On the Six of Pentacles, we have Judgment. On the Knight of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands, which was the clarifier already, based there. King of Cups, we have the King of Cups. This is fabulous. Knight of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which we have over there. And, ooh, really nice. Eight of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups. Oh. Eight of Pentacles over here, we have the Ace of Rods, and the Two of Pentacles, we go to the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Sagittarius. So what we're looking at right away is the Page of Pentacles has a Queen of Swords energy. So this is definitely somebody you work with. Now keep in mind the Queens and Kings is just female and male energy. It can be reversed, but we're seeing Queen of Swords. So I don't know if this is your boss, if you're the boss, if somebody's bossing somebody around. It looks to be, there is an age difference here. I'm not seeing the same age. So it looks like there is an age difference, and most likely it's, I'm guessing you're the younger one, but it could be vice versa. It just, as we read it, I'm going to read you as the younger energy. It looks like possibly involved with an older energy. And again, this person, even if they are the boss or whatever, or they have more seniority or something like that, um, they're picking you. And between both of you, completely emotionally stable, just, yep, know what they want, you know what you want, this is how we're going to handle it, very grounded. And as far as being reciprocal, now this could be somebody that you've shared emotions with before. But because things are so stable and maybe things didn't work out, it wasn't reciprocal, it's coming back for a second round. So let's say it's somebody that you worked with and you were flirty, but that flirtation wasn't picked up on. But no direct love offer was put out there. It just kind of fell by the wayside, or it died out, or maybe there was some miscommunication. I'm not really seeing that, but I don't see, the Five of Wands out here. So this is somebody you work with. But anyway, it's coming back for round two. It's obviously there was some miscommunication at some point, but this love offer is being worked on very or very diligently because we have the Eight of Pentacles here twice and the overall energy end on the Knight of Cups. So this isn't just so the Knight of Cups sometimes can be the Prince Charming, rides in on his horse, gets what he wants and leaves. Not necessarily the happily ever after card that most people want. But this is a serious offer. It's based on the Eight of Pentacles. So it's based on work you've done together, a project you've done, something you are working, and it's something that has the Ace of Rods here, energy. So it's creative, it's passionate, it's a brand new beginning. So like I said, the Judgment card is showing us a rebirth that whatever transpired before maybe wasn't even noticed. So this person could have liked you and you didn't catch up on it, or they didn't, catch on what you were going for. And with this working energy, there's a bit of juggling, but it moves from the two to the three. So it's something where you might work temporarily together, but now all of a sudden you're going to be working with others on something. So using the case scenario I used with Scorpio, because this is a lot like Scorpio's reading, like card wise, like almost identical cards, which is really weird because I use different decks. So I would definitely check out the Scorpio reading. Music was kind of coming to mind, and I use that as like, it's like two musicians working together turning into a full band. Okay. And so, the project could be, hey, I know you've got some skills in this. I'm a guitar player and this person's a drummer and we need a singer and, you want to sing. And, all of a sudden you start forming this community together and you're working together very passionately on a new project. And that is where all of a sudden, I kind of want to ask this person on a date. And then we see the Knight of Wands. Well, the Knight of Wands can generally be a hit it and quit it, but he's not. In this case, let's say you go, you're having a great night together and you have that bedroom night. The Knight of Wands can be a one night stand, but in this case, there's a lot of communication about it. So we, see the Eight of um, of Wands out here twice. So or is there? Yeah, because we have the Eight of Wands underneath that. So we see a lot of communication, and it's fast communication, and it's passionate communication, and we also see the Queen of Cups here. So now all of a sudden we have the King to the Queen. So it becomes a very balanced relationship. It's not, I don't see this as a hit it and quit it. It might pick up hot and heavy right away, but it is going to balance itself out. And we see that with the Six of Pentacles and the Judgment, that there is going to be this time around, it's going to be reciprocal. That is not just passion, there's a lot of emotion and maturity in it. So it grows from that Page of Pentacles into a Knight and then the King and Queen. So there's tons of growth in whatever this is. And I wouldn't worry about if you do work together in at a regular job. I don't see that being an issue. Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk. Yep, that's beautiful. And Healing Heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. So it looks like a healthy relationship. And one or both of you could recently be out of a relationship or a breakup. One or both of you could have had an addiction that you're healing from, and this relationship really is kind of helping you heal from that. And you're going to take a chance. You're going to take a risk on it and say, hey, maybe, because I said that it does look like an age difference. So let's say maybe you've only dated people your age. Let's say you're 25 and all of a sudden this person's 40, but it works, okay? Nothing wrong with that. If it's divinely meant to be, it is going to be. You're not gonna, stop it, and it looks beautiful. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. That is sweet, and I can't stop thinking about you. So, um, this is probably one of the best love readings I have done all week. So, and I'm loving it. It's like I'm actually feeling, which is really weird, is like a super excitement. Like I'm really excited. I'm single and there's nobody in my life. It's like I feel like I'm addicted to somebody, kind of like, oh my gosh, and the butterflies, the excitement, the um different crazy stuff you think about, like what are they doing? I wonder what their favorite song is. I wonder some stuff that you would do when you were 12, you had your first crush kind of thing. So this is crushing somebody. You're either crushing on somebody or somebody's crushing on you, and it feels really exciting. I mean, kind of fun. I haven't felt that energy in a really long time. And the sacred union. Yes. Who got this? Oh, somebody else got this card. Partnership and romance. The Sacred Union. I wish I knew who else got it. I couldn't tell you. I want to say Virgo, but I'm not seeing a lot of Virgo energy here. Um, yeah, this feels like it is so meant to be. I'm loving this energy. I'm actually nervous. This is giving me like, when you meet somebody that all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh. I mean, out of nowhere, you're just like, think I'm in love. I really like this person. The more they talk, you're like, really crushing. Yeah, that's what this feels like. Pay attention though to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So if there are red flags, if there's certain things that you just don't feel comfortable with, pay attention to those. Now, the only reason that I feel strongly about that is because if you are dealing with somebody who's healed from an addiction, they can easily fall back into that addictive way. So just be careful that with the King and Queen of Cups here, emotional boundaries can be set. I can see that. And determination I can't see that card so well. Um, but that is determination. So somebody's determined. I I really just don't have much more to say than the only thing is that addiction piece, if the person is healing from an addiction, or for example, if you were there to help them heal, or if you were the addict, watch the triggers so that you don't take a step back. And healing. Yeah, so the healing I really think goes to that healing heart and the addiction thing. But I think this whole relationship's going to be healing. Whatever project you're working on is going to be very successful. The communication is finally going to be balanced out. The There's a lot of passion behind whatever you're working on, and you are going to work with others as well. But there's a beautiful emotional balance. So it doesn't look like one's more in it than the other. It looks like it's very emotionally balanced and it's couple material here. And don't be afraid if the person is older or younger than you because it looks like it's divinely meant to be. That's all I have for you, Sagittarius, but it's super beautiful. I can't wait to see your comments to see how this all plays out. All right, God bless.